Hi everyone, hello and welcome to Marina Love Tarot. Today we're asking about your person, what do they think about you, and then if they want to be in a relationship with you or not, what are their thoughts about being in a relationship with you, and then some advice from the cards. These are the cards we are picking from today. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let me show it. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you need more time, you can always pause the video. If not, check in the description box down below or in the pinned comment. I'll leave you the timestamps. We'll be starting now with our pile number 1. Thank you. Hi, pile 1. Hello and welcome. This is the card you've chosen. It says Welsh. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. It's from this oracle called Tea Leaf. Let's keep it here as a reference and let's start. What do they think about you? Let's start with this deck called Heaven and Earth. And let's focus on your person's name because the more focused we are, the more accurate the reading gets, at least in my experience. So let's focus. What do they think when they think of you? Pile number 1. What do they think when they think of you? Just focus. And let's see, what do they think when they think of you? Let's see, what do they think when they think of you? What do they think when they think of you? Let's see, what do they think when they think of you? If you need more time, you can always pause the video because we're going to start picking the cards right now. Here we go. Two, three more. Let's see. It feels like this was a very messy connection because the deck didn't want. It wasn't smooth when I sliced it. I slide it. I'm picking up. So if there is a card that comes reverse, I will clarify it later with the bottom of the deck energy. Only. Okay. Wow. Wow, death and reverse. I was saying that I always took the bottom of the deck energy as a clarifier when cards are reversal. Only reversals are applied for me. Don't know why I needed to share that with you, but death and reverse is strong. Okay, it's a strong ending because I do want to have another chance with you. I feel like either they blocked you and now they don't know what to do, or I feel like you retreat because they weren't treating you properly. They feel like they need another chance to be with you because they let everyone else have their opinions about you. They overshared something about you that they are regretting now. They still see the fire in you. It's like they see you as someone. We have two Scorpio cards and this beautiful Queen of Wands starting. Like they always felt the fire inside you and they were very drawn to you. Even though I'm not feeling this fire as strictly passionate, but it's more like they felt warm in a sense that they couldn't stop looking at you. You were very attractive to them, but they didn't know how to react. And they know that they didn't treat you right because they were paying too much attention to things that really didn't deserve it. That you didn't deserve the attention to those details. It's like they were always looking flaws or how you could disappoint them because they didn't have the right connections before you, and now they don't know what to do. But let's see, how do they see you in a loving way, or at least then in if they want to be in a relationship with you, if they are in love with you. That's what we are asking now. How do they see you regarding someone to be in a connection with or in a loving connection with, but they want to come back to you. That's what I'm seeing, because I feel like they didn't treat you right. They maybe they ghosted you or they left you on red and you didn't chase them. That's why they keep going back to you in their energy, because they want to be with you, and they were expecting you to keep being the one who initiates anything, and when they realize you weren't, they get intrigued. They are someone who gets to love people in their absence, and even though that may hurt you, you knew that you needed to step and to keep your boundaries up. Let's see, how do they see you regarding someone they want to be. If they want to be in a relationship with you, what do they feel about you? How do they think about you in a couple kind of way? Let's see. This deck is astrological Kabbalistical Italian deck. I always like to name the decks because, at least in my main channel, which is in Spanish, people always ask because they want to see my readings with their own cards. Let's see. One, two, three, two more. Let's see. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ten of Cups. This is the perfect. Let's see, I was thinking something. Yeah. So this was the one that was lurking. So they need to make a movement towards you, and that movement is to apologize, and they appreciate the patience you have because they didn't deserve it. They know they didn't deserve it, so let's see. Okay, I need to cover this one up because it's a star, and YouTube tends to censor nakedness. Oh, okay, again, the death. So they are thinking about being in a relationship with you. Again, I need to cover this up because YouTube doesn't like to show nakedness. And sometimes, even though the reading is not about that, it's kind of automatic. That's why you need to. Okay, happiness. Yes, happiness is in the horizon towards you because they want to get rid of that kind of thought. Maybe they are not free to pursue what they want right now because the devil card is not a good card, but I always cover it up, and it's with this. They never stop thinking about you, no matter how. I'm thinking no contact or that. There's been time since you last saw this person or since you had a kind of relationship you would like, because we have two times the death card, but they it's like they put you on a pedestal, and when you put someone on a pedestal, you have no choice but to make them look down on you. They idolized you, and they made themselves believe that you wouldn't ever choose them because you deserve better, in a sense that you deserve more consistency and more uh, yeah, more constant, and also more reciprocal kind of approach. They weren't ready to be in a relationship with you, and now they think you won't allow them back into your life, even though they want to come back in a more stable way and also in a more mundane, day to day kind of way that they weren't able to. But let's see what's the advice for you, because even if they want, let's see what's the advice for you, because it's like this relationship, in order to work, needs a lot of patience on your part and not a lot of understanding, a lot of forgiveness. Uh, they are afraid that you are still angry about something they did. It may have to do with some kind of, I'm sorry, the light went off. It may have to do with some kind of betrayal here, because we have the death card, we have the devil energy, we have twice the death card. That's why I like to use different decks, but also the anxiety. So even though you make them happy, it's like they are still guarding their heart because they don't know how you would react to them reaching out. So let's see what's the advice for you. This deck is called The Light Seers Tarot Deck by Chris Allen, High House Editorial. Let's see, what do they want? Or what's the advice for you in this connection, pile number one? What's the advice for you? Again, 5 cards. Let's start. What's the advice for you? Let's see. Let's see. What's the advice for you? Well, this one wanting to come. What's the advice for you? Like this, and let's see. Bottom of the deck energy. Oh, I love this. We have bottom of the deck energy, the King of Wands, and we had the beautiful Queen of Wands at the beginning. So they do feel like you are a couple that's extremely compatible, and they feel like you know, or at least you feel the same. The Magician card, starting as the advice, then the Princess that represents the Page of Swords. Again, it's like you know how they feel about you because this is a psychic connection. That's why we have a lot of cards that are representing the same thing. But also, okay, 7 of Wands, let me. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. It's like you need to move on with your life. Making sure that you can manifest them back if you want. You can manifest everything and you can see it materialized in your love life, in your day-to-day life, as long as you stop. Also, you need to focus on what you do know and let anything else falls, or at least go away, because you need to focus on your inner self, on your work, on your. It's like you did everything right, and they know that. If you keep focusing on why they are not here yet, what do they think, what do they want, it's like you're putting all your energy towards them, and that keeps them apart, because the more you focus on them, the more they are focused on themselves. The more you're focused on you, the more the attraction gets back to you, because they do love you, but they are not willing to make any commitment yet because they're afraid of how you would react. But the more you start committing in your craft, in your day-to-day life, in what makes you happy, the more likely is for them to come back. That's what these cards are letting me know. Let's see. What do the oracles have to add? Let's start with this beautiful romantic fairy deck. Yes, you can expect honest communication, heart to heart, in which they will let you know what happens. Also, focus on your work, focus on your day-to-day life and everything you need to make you feel great, or at least to make you feel like you do not depend on anyone else, and they will come back because they do love you. But Let's ask one for the connection, one for you, and one for them. Okay, material attachment. Too much focus on visible trappings. Maybe that's why the advice was for you to focus on yourself. But also, I feel like these visible traps have to do with you focusing on what's going on outside of you instead of picturing the end with this person that you have in a loving, committed relationship if you want, because you can sense that they are your soulmate. But also the devil is like they are also focused on visible traps. But let's see. Healing connection as connecting energy. Oh, life partners, that's your energy. And the quality time in their energy towards you. So you can expect quality time with them. But in order to be able to have that, you need to be willing to give attention to yourself and not them. You. Because if you want this romance to go to be stable and to go the distance as it says, your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. If you want that, then you need to focus on yourself, on your work, on what makes you more independent. It's like your self worth here doesn't depend of anyone else. So the more focused you are in yourself, in your craft, in what do you want and what you do not want, the more likely is that they will come back stronger, because they want to. This connection is a healing connection for both of you. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. They felt like you changed their life forever, and they weren't able to reciprocate it yet, but they want to come back. Now, let's see. Advice. I had a. Let's see. Let's go with the Romance Angels, the original, which is in English, because I felt like even this is in English, maybe it will be easier to get the exact advice. Let's see. Yeah, I know this isn't the original, but that's because it's out of print right now, because the creator wasn't the creator doesn't allow the reproductions. But let's see. This is the Romance Angels. Let's see the advice. Again, one for the connection, one for you, and one for them. Let's see the connection. Oh, the romantic feelings was. I don't read this like reverse, but it was upright. It was, I'm sorry, it was reverse. I turned it over so I can show it says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring in both cases. Oh, because you are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you two together, because you know this is your life partner, or they could be if you want them. And they are willing to express their love to you. Just express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, which is what they want to do with you. But you need to free yourself of anything that, see, that summarizes the advice I was giving you. It's time to take control of your life. Take control of your life, of the external and the inner world, because the more you focus on yourself, the more they will focus on you. The more you focus on them, the more they will focus on themselves. You need to take care of yourself. You need to trust that all you're doing is working out for you, and don't do anything to get them. To get them back. Do anything to feel more at peace with yourself, to feel more grounded, and they will come back eventually, because they do love you and they want to be back with you. But you need to free yourself, and in the sense that you need to start focusing on you. That's the advice that I see through all of this reading. So that's the advice. Thank you again for being here. If you like this video, you can always subscribe or give a like because it's a rather new channel and it will really help me grow. Thank you, and we'll be seeing each other soon. And also, I forgot to say that I always like to say this in every video, but remember that not reading is ever set in stone. So if nothing of this resonated, you can always choose another pile. If something resonated and someone not, or something not, it's okay to adapt, but you should never force a reading. So if you feel like none of this is applicable or applies to your relationship, you can always change it. Because not reading is ever set in stone. So if you don't like what you see, you can always change it. You shouldn't take it as a final decision because a decision is on you. That's what is. That's what I have to say for you today. So thanks again. We'll be seeing each other soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 2, hello and welcome. You've chosen this card that says dogs. Getting together with friends. I always like this card because it reminds me of the movie The Lady and the Tramp. Let's keep it here and let's start. What do they think about you in general first, and then regarding a love connection? We're starting with this deck called Heaven and Earth by Los Carveo. Let's focus on our person because the more focused we are, the more accurate the reading gets, at least in my perspective. Anyway, you should always remember that cards are not ever set in stone. Not reading ever is. So if you start seeing things that doesn't resonate, don't take them. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, and leave the rest behind. Let's see. What do they think about you? What do they think about you? What do they think about you? Let's start. What do they think about you? That's what we want to know. What do they think about you? There we go. What do they think about you? If you need more time, this is where you can pause the video because I'm starting to pick the cards right now. So let's start. What do they think about you? And this one wanted to come on. Two more. Let's see. Bottom of the deck energy, the Knight of Pentacles. What do they think about you? Oh, we start strong with the Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Here it's called material happiness. 9. Wow! Okay, this one is reversed, this 10. So let's clarify with the bottom of the deck. Honestly, I always take clarifiers for reversals, only upright. The cards are reversed or upright for me, who is doing the reading right now. At the bottom of the deck now we have... Oh! What are these telling me? They don't feel good enough for you right now. They don't feel good enough for you. They feel like you're perfect and they are not. They feel like this connection deserves a better approach. It's like they weren't true to you. Anytime I get these cards, I'm reminded of the Flores Cobbleshin phrase. The darkest hour is just before the dawn, but the dawn never fades, so it's coming for you. They felt, even or either they felt betrayed by you or they betrayed you, and now they want a fresh start. Because I see you as a family. I was asking as a person, and these cards, these 2 terms are about family, so they do want to have a family with you. And they want a new start. Maybe there's something about their family that was in between you guys, and also What I don't like about this card is that it represents someone who doesn't realize how trapped they are because of this overthinking, but also they don't realize that they can unstuck themselves. But also this represents people who tend to over victimize themselves, like they put in a position of the victim even though they're not, because it's more comfortable to put the blame on others. But that's how they are. I'm not saying that that's you. I'm saying that how they are. It's like they always like to take the blame into others in order not to take responsibility for what they've done. That's why maybe this kind of source is reversed. Maybe they did something that they didn't want it to. You also, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5 card readings, we have 4 number 10. So maybe if you start seeing 10, the number 10 all over the place, it's because they are coming back to you, or it's a sign to pay attention. A sign of synchronicity. But they do want to take a new spin. A lot of people say that this card represents destiny. I'm not sure it always does, but to 10 is like this new cycle that's restarting for you in this connection, at least in their. They think that you deserve that. But let's see, how do they feel about you in a loving way? Let's start. This deck is Italian. Oh! Yes, they want that perfect. It's like, it's called perfect success here. So, the perfect success with the wheel of fortune, they do want to have another start with you, a fresh one. But they weren't feeling perfect enough. But let's see. How do they see you? In a loving way, in a committed way, or if they feel like you guys can be a couple. That's what I want to know in this with the second deck. Let's see. This deck is the Italian astrological kabbalistical. If you search in Italian Whitesmith astrological kabbalistical, you may find it. I always like to say to name the decks because at least in my main channel, which is in Spanish, people tends to ask so they can watch my readings with their cards. Let's see, what do they think when they think about you in a romantic way? There we go. So it's easier to slide them. So let's see, what do they think of you in a romantic way? I'm about to start, so if you need more time, this is where you can pause the video. Let's focus on our person. What do they think? 3 and 2. Let's see. Oh! Look again, another 10, the 10 that was missing. So yes, they really do want this new start with you. They do. They do want, and they are willing to make that offer. It's like they've been distracting themselves because they thought that you were never take them back. But you start okay. King of Pentacles, the Moon, upright. Oh, couple. Perfect couple. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is a card by Jupiter. Here is, if some people don't like to believe me, but here it is. This is Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius. So maybe there is a lot of expansion energy. I always like to clarify with reversals with upright, and here the clarifier what is saying is that even though they feel like they are not enough with you, they will be, because they see you as a perfect couple. Yes, they do. But it's like there is some kind of interruption here. Maybe they feel like you are with somebody else already, or that you have so many choices, so they don't know why you pick them. Why would you pick them? Knight of Swords. Haha. And the Ace of Swords. So they are willing to make this new start in a more uh, direct way, because they weren't. I feel like they weren't true to you, in a sense that they weren't letting their intentions towards you be as clear as you may like it, because they were afraid that you will cut them off. They were afraid. I'm sorry. They were afraid that you will cut them off straight away, because they weren't being strictly authentic. They felt like you were willing to cut them off really quickly, because they didn't treat you as you deserve. It's like no matter what happens, even if it's romantic or not, they will always see you as someone they can trust, or that they want to be. It's like they see you as someone like the family they chose, but they didn't know if you would want them to be family. It's like they didn't know if you were willing to trust them enough in order to feel the reciprocal commitment. But they are willing to come, and now they will be clear. They will come back. It's like they are leaving all the things, all the obstacles behind. I'm seeing here, it's like, because I'm being drawn to, all these people that weren't being so supportive of this connection, but now they are willing to leave everything behind. They are cutting off all the obstructions, all the clouds usually represents thoughts, and all that thoughts that weren't good enough regarding you, they are being cleared out. Yes, and they are coming forward, and they may have some secrets or something that will be revealed to you that make anything have sense now. But let's see what the advice for you. Oh, 3 times the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, there is a new beginning here. If you want, you can have them. But let's see what's the advice for you. This deck is called the Light Seer Starter deck. Let's see what's the advice for you regarding this connection. I need 5. Let's see what's the advice for you. What's the advice for you here? What's the advice? That's what we want to know. Pile number 2. What's the advice? If you need more time, here's where you can pause, but let's see. What's the advice? What's the advice for you? One more. Here, one more. Bottom of the deck energy, I will not be taking this because it's reversal if you need to clarify something, but it feels like you shouldn't be the one to make a move. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't be the one to make a move. You shouldn't be the one to make a move again. Okay. Yep, you shouldn't be. All reversed. Reverse doesn't mean anything is wrong, it just means that you shouldn't be the one to make a move. I feel like you know that, but let's see. I feel like you know that because it's like whenever you think about them, it's like you're giving your precious energy away, you're giving your light away, and you don't deserve now no one that takes your light away. You shouldn't dim your life to be with somebody else. You shouldn't burn yourself out so they can feel your warmth. Yeah. You hold their heart. So bravery here that is required of you, strength that is required of you. Here it comes in a sense of not taking any unnecessary stuff. Focus on yourself. Do not dim your life for them. Let's see what else. Yes. The moment you stop giving your energy to this person, they will come back and they will be back strong because you do not deserve someone who is not willing to give you what you deserve. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Again, upright. So, yeah. Isn't this a beautiful Two of Cups? They are in love with you, but they are not willing to make any sacrifice yet. They will be, but not yet. So, what's required of you here is to be patient because there are some people that need to take off their life or some way of thinking that's not allowing them to come to you. But the more you focus on yourself, the easier this will get because they really want to be with you. They have you. It's like you have their heart. What else? Let's see. Only one. No, oh no, two. We need two. Let's clarify here. Yep. And again, the Sagittarius card. This is the Sagittarius card. The Temperance. So, yep. If you want this connection, you need to. Oh, okay. Ace of Cup reverse, bottom of the deck. Another reversal. So, here, what also of you is to not pay so much attention into what they do, what they don't, their social media. No, you shouldn't pay attention to any of that because they will be with you. The moment you start focusing on yourself, being aligned with your higher self, maybe, or with what you want, because the more obstacles you see present, the more obstacle you will get. So you need to stop focusing on that because they do know that you are. Whenever I see the Two of Cups with the Temperance, I think about soulmates because even though here we are not seeing cups, usually the Two of Cups has two cups coming together, and the Temperance usually is willing two cups to make the alchemy. And with the Two of Cups, that alchemy it's about love. So they do want to be with you. They want to be with you right now, but you need to focus on how would you like this relationship to be? How would you like this relationship to unfold in order to see them or to see it exactly as you want? And you'll have it because to them you are perfect. You're the perfect 10. So the moment you start seeing yourself as perfect in order to be with them, they will appear and they will let you know that you are because that's on the cards. Let's see again. What's the advice from the oracles? Let's start with this is called the romantic fairy. Let's ask one for the connection, one for you, and one for them. Yeah, reach out. They want to. Expect a call or a text from your person of interest. And also, I always like this ring, this earring that looks like a ring because they want to offer you a higher level of commitment, even though they think that you will cut them off. It's like all they think about. That's what we were looking because I think of you as their life partner. It says your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. So even if you're not single right now, this is what's on the cards for you. Oh, physical touch, a tender touch means so much. Yeah, and you'll have their presence in your life. The moment you stop focusing on them and start focusing on how perfect you are, they will come back because they do see you as a life partner and they see you as your true love. They think that you are their true love and they want this to go the distance, but right now they are not focused on you because you are focused on them. The more you start focusing on yourself, the more they will focus on you. Let's see what else. This is a Romance Angels deck. Let's ask. One for this connection. One for you and one for them. Let's see. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept supports from others. And see how this little angel here is with this with this crystal ball, because you know, and they know you are being. It's like your angels are protecting you, and you know who to trust and who you cannot trust regarding this person or this person's environment. You will know who to trust. You will know. Maybe children are involved, but you know, it says that your love life is affected by children, but sometimes it also represents immaturity. And also, see, dogs. You've chosen the dogs, and you have two little dogs here. So maybe if you have dogs, you can meet them while being with walking the dog. Also can be, but dogs also represents loyalty, extreme loyalty. So they are loyal to you, even though it doesn't seem that way. They will be loyal to you, and also stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring your romance back. But also, this is a kind of remember that you get what you give. So if you are willing to give, nice things will come to you, and not just with this person, but in general, it's like you will get what you give, and not just to this person, but in general. If you start giving more positive energy, you will receive it. That's what these cards are telling me. And yeah, because I do share a romantic feeling with you. Yes, this is your true love, and yes, your feelings are real. This person's feelings are real. They do believe like you are their true love, and they do believe that their feelings for you are real and worth exploring. So they will come back and give you what you deserve, but not just yet, because it's like you're more focused on what's keeping you separated. But the moment you start feeling better about yourself in this situation, everything will come into fruition. That's what is on the cards for you right now. Always take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If nothing of this resonated with you, you can always pick another pile. But if you did resonate and you like it, please share it, because it does help the channel grow when you subscribe, when you give a like. And also when you comment, because it lets YouTube know that this video is worth watching. So thank you for being here, and we'll be seeing each other soon. Bye. Hi, hello, pile 3. Hello and welcome. This is the card you've chosen. It says lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Let's keep it here as a reference, and let's start. What do they think when they think of you? Let's start with this deck called Heaven and Earth. I always like to name the decks because, at least in my main channel, which is in Spanish, people like to watch my videos with their own cards. But let's see, what do they think when they think of you? What are their thoughts? Their thoughts about you. Let's focus on your person's name, because the more focused we are, the more accurate the reading gets, at least in my experience. Let's see. What do they think when they think of you? What do they think about you? That's what we want to know. So, what do they think when they think of you? Only take what resonates. What do they think when they think of you? Pile number 3. What do they think when they think of you? I'm starting now, so if you need more time, you can pause the video. Ready? Here we go. Pile number 3. What do they think about you? And 2 more. What do they think of you? Okay, bottom of the deck energy, the Wheel of Fortune. This card came 3 times in the previous option, so if you are in between both, you can watch the other pile. Hierophant. I only clarified reversals with upright as long as they are upright in the bottom of the deck, but also because I need to immediately cover this one because it tends to be censored by YouTube at 3 major arcana. What, 4 major arcana? Wow! So no matter what, this is an important. You always been an important. You always been important to them. It's like you were. They knew you were always gonna be important. Yep. It's like it doesn't matter if I ask in general. They do love you. They do want to be with you, but and here is a big but because they do want to be with you, but they don't feel like they're enough for you, or they feel like you. It's like they feel like there are too many things that are pulling you away from each other instead of back together. They do want to come back. It's like this is someone from the past that is coming back to you. That's what it represents. We have, let's see. Yeah, a lot of Jupiterian energy, meaning Sagittarius, but also Pisces, and a lot of Cancer energy. So those signs may be significant. If not, just leave it. But if they are, you can take them as a sign that this reading is for you. They think that in order to be with you, they need to shut off their environment, and they're willing to do so because it's like you're engraved in their mind. It's like it was immediate recognition that they wanted to be with you despite the differences. There must be a lot of. I mean, when I start with with this card, I always think of a taboo. Let's say like maybe an age gap, or maybe difference in status, or difference, or you live far away from each other. But that is something that needs to be cleared, and they don't know if they don't know that if they take that chance, you will take them back, because they do want to be with you, but they need to clear their head first because they are a mess right now. That's what I'm feeling. It's like they feel like they need to achieve their happiness without you so they can share it with you afterwards. And I don't know if that's what you want. Maybe you want to share happiness because it's like they are not sure how you feel about them, or if you are willing to take that leap of faith, because they feel like they feel like there is no hope that they will come back and tell you everything they want to say to you and you will take them back. It's like they feel like you always make them feel like they are not good enough for you. That's what they're thinking. But let's see, how do they see you in a romantic way? It's like they feel like they need to work a lot to be with you. Yeah. They need to work a lot to be with you because they need to clear their environment, or maybe some habit they have that they need to clear, because the way it is as they are right now, they cannot be with you, even though I feel like this connection was like immediate recognition that it's like they feel like they knew you from the very beginning. But let's see how do they see you in a romantic approach, if they think about you as a couple or someone that they could share a life with, if they could share. Let's see. What do they think about you in a more romantic way? This deck is the astrological Kabbalistical Italian deck. If you want to know, this is this one. I always like to show it because people like to watch my readings with data cards. Let's see. Do they think of you in a romantic way? Do they want to be with you in a romantic way? Even though they share emotions. Because right now it feels like they cannot allow themselves to be with you because they are afraid of how you will react. But let's see if they do see you in a romantic way, if they want to approach you in any other way. Let's see, do they want to be with you? There we go. If you need more time, you can pause the video. I am going to start choosing right now. Let's start. 5. I always like when I ask 5 and 5 come because it's clear. Okay, so they are willing to take a stand and to let. It's like they need to put boundaries to their environment to be with you, and they are willing to do that, at least by this bottom of the deck energy. Yes. Confirming. Again, it's a yes. So, yes, it's a yes. And yes, do not worry about like all the intrusion because they are willing to fight for this love. They are willing to fight for you, but in order not with you, to fight for you, to defend you against all this environment that fits. I feel like the environment was guiding them into believing that you wanted to be with them for a material reason or for. It's like you are only interested in their financial status, which is not true. But they are willing to be more stable and to give you the financial, but also the emotional stability that you deserve. It's like they are willing to do that because I feel like their heart is not settled. And whenever they think of not having you, it's like their heart aches. Their heart is like not stable. They want to be with you because I feel like you can give them peace. Also, not just romantic, but also stable. They want to be with you because you make them feel like nobody else. And they want to explore that with you. Let's see what do. No. First, let's ask for some advice for you. Let's use this one. Here. Before we get into the oracles, let's see what's the advice for you. This is the Enchanted Crystal Tarot, which I love because it's made by YouTubers, so I don't need to censor any cards. Let's see what's the advice for you, because they are willing to make that movement, but it seems to be kind of slow. Like they need like some reassurance that you won't reject them, but it's not. They don't know how. So they are doubting, but anyway, they will overcome that doubts and they will be ready to fight for you in the near future. But let's see what's the advice for you regarding this person, because they are thinking about you. They never stop. And they do want to come back, but something in the environment right now is like telling them they shouldn't. But let's see. What's the advice for you? Let's see what's the advice for you. Let's ask 5 more cards to see the advice for you. 2 more. Okay, what's the advice for you? Okay, first you need to stop doubting and make the decision, because it's like you are, I want to be with them, but I don't want this or don't want that. And it's like you're double-minded here. That's why this is not going as smooth as you would like. Again, 3 times the king. That's why I love using different decks. 3 times. King of Cups. King of Cups. And again, the King of Cups here opening this reading. They are willing to do this for you. 9 of Wands, but you need to stop feeling so guarded because it's like, there is something in your intuition that is telling you that you shouldn't trust them right now. And maybe you're right, but you need to start working on how to trust yourself that you will be able to make the right decision when this person comes. 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the Fool. Yeah. So if you want to be with them, it's like you need to explore your options first and make sure this is the one you want to be with. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to make sure that this is the one you really want to be with, because if not, it's not going to work as well as you may want to. Because I feel like this person environment wasn't so kind about you. It's like they were always telling your person that it was a risk to be with you. So, and I also feel like this person compared you with a lot of people, and to compare someone is never. It doesn't have a good result. It's like you cannot be making pro and con list every time you meet someone, and that's what this person was doing. But you shouldn't do that. You should go with your gut, and you should trust yourself a bit more. You cannot be always guarded. You need to start trusting yourself a bit more and to allow yourself to fantasize, and you shouldn't feel any guilty about your fantasies regarding this person. That's what the cards are saying. Let's see. What's the advice from the oracles? Let's start with this romantic fairy deck, not desk, deck. Let's see. That's the advice for you. Let's say 1 for disconnection, 1 for you, and 1 for them. And this one wanted to come. Okay, holiday and divine timing. Yeah. We don't like divine timing. We don't like divine timing so much. But here it says that you need a change of scenery. Because I feel like that this has to do with this person environment that's not good enough. But they are willing to take that chance, even, let's see, this is another, even if that means move away and take anything they have because they want to be with you, and they are willing to put boundaries. They are willing to do that now. There we go, let's see. Connecting energy, marriage. They want to give you whatever you want, even if it involves marriage, because wedding bells are ringing for you guys. Because I ask about you too, not anyone else. So if you're afraid that this person is with somebody else, they are not their couple. We had the Wheel of Fortune. Friends, they're afraid that you will take them only as a friend, but you know there is more, and so do they. And you should allow yourself to have some quality time with this person, even if it doesn't imply a romantic approach. They will realize that they want to be with you no matter what, because they want to know you better, and they want the chance to know the real you before they can make that offer. Let's see now. They want to spend more time with you, but you also need to spend more time with them to realize if this is the person you really want to spend the rest of your life with, because you need to know them deeply, more deeply. That's what these cards are saying. Let's see what else. This deck is a romance angel deck. Let's see, 1 for the connection, 1 for you, and 1 for them. Let's see. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and not only your parents, but your previous relationships, because maybe you or maybe them, but someone is carrying the weight of all the previous relationships that didn't work. Or all it's like you also are afraid that you will repeat patterns that you don't like, and that needs to change. Forgiveness doesn't mean to accept. It just means that you're not willing carrying that weight with you. You know this could be the one. that yes, this is the one the romantic partner you seek. You know that they do as well. Pay attention to the red flags because signs are cautioning you. Maybe you are both in that state of I do like them, I do feel attracted to them, but I don't want to be in a relationship right now because everything that could be wrong. And addictions. Remember that addictions are not always substance abuse, but it could be some kind of it is codependency, like old patterns that needs to be washed away. But this person is willing to do the work. We've seen that they are willing to let that environment that wasn't good enough. They are willing to let that go. So you should too as well. But I need more advice because I don't like to leave it the way it is. Okay, let's ask from some advice from Archangel Michael. Let's see what's the advice for you. Here it says that your intention is pure, so it's okay for you to trust it. You could do a journal in which you script everything you do want with this person, so your affirmations get more impressed in your subconscious mind. And also it says, I love this. I said it could be you could script and here it says, write down your thoughts and feelings. It really, I mean, I know this is in Spanish, but if you transcribe this, it says, write down your thoughts and feelings, and also says here, thank you for helping me to extract my creativity, my innate creativity, and my wisdom, my divine wisdom to be able to express myself clearly and to harvest visions, blessings, and more well-being. So yeah, script. If you don't know why why this is taking so long, maybe it's time for you to script and know whenever you put your pen with intention, all angels are hearing you out and they are willing to give you what you deserve. You just need to focus. And the scripting is a way for you to focus. That's what these cards are letting me know regarding this deck. So this is all I have for you. As always, if this didn't resonate, you can always pick another pile. If this did resonate and you find it helpful, you can always like the video, subscribe, comment, because it really helps the channel grow. Thank you again, and we'll be seeing each other soon. Bye.